Picture this. You're 25, looking to make smart moves with your money. You see people your age who seem to be winning at life, investing in the stock market, talking about passive income, already building that lifestyle of freedom and wealth. You think, I can do this. But here's the reality. Millions start investing with good intentions, only to fall into traps that can cost them big time. Some of these mistakes might surprise you, and they could be why so many people fall short of their goals. So let's dive into the top 5 mistakes that kill beginner portfolios, and trust me, avoiding these can make all the difference. Mistake number 1, trying to time the market. You've probably heard people say, buy low, sell high. Sounds simple, right? But timing the market is one of the riskiest strategies out there. Even seasoned pros can't get it right consistently. You might think waiting for the perfect time to buy will bring in more gains, but in reality, hesitation can cost you more than you know. People who wait to buy the dip often get paralyzed, missing out on years of growth. Ever think, I'll start investing when the market calms down? Here's the truth. The market rarely ever feels calm. And here's the kicker. Research shows just missing a few key days in the market can severely shrink your returns. We'll get into that more in another video, but for now, focus on consistency over timing. Mistake number 2, putting all your eggs in one basket. Here's where the excitement of a hot stock tip or a flashy trend gets people into trouble. Maybe you've heard, invest in tech, it's the future, or crypto is going to make millionaires overnight. It's easy to fall for the hype. But here's the truth. While high-reward sectors like tech or crypto sound thrilling, going all in could wipe you out in seconds. Diversification isn't just a safety net, it's the secret sauce for steady growth. Think of it this way. Would you put all your food money into buying just pizza? I mean, pizza's great, but you'd eventually regret it. And speaking of regret, another major mistake investors make is putting their trust in the wrong hands. Mistake number 3, following the crowd, aka herd mentality. When everyone else is buying a stock or a crypto, it's easy to think, well, if everyone's doing it, it must be smart. This herd mentality is why bubbles form and then burst, leaving a trail of regret. FOMO can be powerful, but resist it. Jumping into popular investments without understanding them fully. That's how beginners get burned. Think about it. Would you jump into a fast-moving river just because others are? Not without knowing if you can swim. Up next, I'll reveal an investment mistake that isn't just risky. It can also lead you to completely overestimate your own knowledge. Mistake number 4, ignoring the power of compound interest. This is where young investors miss out big time. Let me tell you something. Starting young, even with small amounts, allows compound interest to work its magic over time. Imagine doubling your money every decade without lifting a finger. If you're consistent, compound interest can turn even modest investments into a serious fortune. Ever heard the phrase, the best time to plant a tree was yesterday? The same applies here. If you're waiting for more cash or a better time, remember that compounding doesn't wait. But compounding is only powerful if you avoid the biggest mistake of all, one that can sabotage everything. Mistake number 5, letting emotions drive decisions. And finally, it's normal to feel panic during a downturn or excitement when things are up, but acting on emotions, that's how beginner investors lose big. Imagine you panic sell when the market dips, only for it to bounce back days later. You'd have locked in a loss that was only temporary, or worse, you jump into a skyrocketing stock out of excitement, only to see it tank soon after. Think you can keep emotions out of investing? It's harder than it sounds. Learning to manage emotions in investing is essential, and if you want to dive deeper into that skill, I've got the perfect follow-up video for you. For that, check out my video on Investing 101, a beginner's guide to building wealth to learn the essential foundations. I'll see you there. Just click the end screen and start your journey to smart investing.